Our first reading today from the letter of James asks the question, where do our warring factions, our divisions, those conflicts that we experience in life, in our personal life, or even in our community, or even as a nation, where do they come from? I think most of us have an idea of the answer to that question. It comes from within us. Very often our own passions, our own desires, our own ambitions can lead us to jealousy, perhaps envy of another, keeping up with the Joneses, wanting to have the same possessions as they, or maybe wishing that we had the gifts or the talents that others have. I think it's safe for us to know also that in Jesus' day, his disciples, they warred with the same conflict. You see, the story tells us that in Mark's gospel, after they returned from a journey, Jesus asked them, "What is it that you were talking about on that journey?" Jesus knew full well what they were discussing. They were talking about who was the greatest among them. Well, so often if we look at Jesus, we understand that Jesus tells us that in order to be the first, in order to be the greatest, we must be the last. We must be the servant of all. They still didn't get it. So often we don't get it. Jesus brought a child in their midst and say, if you welcome a child such as these, you welcome me. Can we welcome those that are not influential in our life, those that cannot repay? Can we seek out to be the servant for others out of love for them, just as Jesus was a servant out of love for us and gave his life for us?